songs that are a little more upbeat and happy, like this.
Because I'm happy, come along and give you.
Well, I like songs that are a bit more serious and make an impact on the person who's listening. Songs that make you feel something. Songs that make you want to do something, like this song.
But I want to feel something, something that's real, something that moves me, that proves to me I'm still alive.
All right, I'm picking up what you're laying down, but I think, and I bet we both could agree, that some of the best songs are from our childhood. The songs we could sing word for word that taught us about friendship and the skills we needed to succeed. Songs like this.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. A good and a tada.
You know, Kim, you're right. The most important thing about any song is that it is memorable and makes an impact. But I still have to say, I like my older songs. And if you guys haven't caught on, I'm not a stereotypical young leader. I try to listen more than I talk, and I don't bounce off the walls. Call me an old soul, but I've always felt more comfortable around older people.
I am the exact opposite of an old soul. I've always gotten around better with the younger crowd, and I believe there's a little bit of a kid in all of us. The part of us that couldn't get rid of that little special teddy bear, or for me, that Disney classic. Like Mulan, Toy Story, or The Lion King. But I'd have to say, my favorite part of those movies would have to be the songs. I could sing them all day long.
Growing up, the oldest person I know is my great-grandpa. We would pick up our favorite donuts from Lev's Bakery in Tecumseh and have a light breakfast each Saturday. He is my role model. His love of family is something that I will always look up to him for no matter what. He was always happy to see us, rain or shine. The greatest thing of all is that he could always put a smile on your face with how he carries himself. He's always eager to shake your hand or give you a hug. Nobody stays a stranger long after meeting my great-grandpa. You become his friend after just a matter of time. He has taught me so many things over the years, given me so many memories to keep. He has taught me so much, but most importantly, to give selflessly.
I just love all things Disney. And honestly, there's only one other thing in this world that I love more, and that's sports. Especially cross country. One of my favorite memories was during the first race of my junior year. We were getting through the first lap, going through the mud, the roots, and the muck. It was a perfect day to run, but I was starting to get tired. Soon, my teammate Morgan was beside me, and we were running almost neck and neck. Just as I thought she would pass me for good, Morgan pointed to a runner ahead of us, urging me to go with her to catch the runner. So I gave her a thumbs up, and we went for it. After we caught her, I pointed to the next runner, and sooner than you knew it, we were catching people left and right, always giving that nudge and thumbs up. Once we crossed that finish line, I knew I would never forget that race, because I wouldn't have done it without Morgan.
My junior year of high school was unique. I was only in class half the day. The other half was spent dual enrolled online, and I loved it because when I was done, I could go home, relax, and play video games. One afternoon though, my parents told me that I would be volunteering my time for others. They told me that I would be volunteering at my local senior center, but I love the idea of helping older people. How many people would give up their video games to play bingo with the elderly? Well, I enjoy playing bingo more than I have enjoyed school or even some sports that I have participated in. The smiles they bring and the positive energy have rubbed off on me. It made me want to impact their lives in many ways.
Coach Hyde used to tell us stories all throughout the year to teach us about how to be better as a team and how to be a better runner. Like the story about Steven. Now, Steven wasn't the fastest runner on the team. In fact, Steven was the slowest, but also one of the toughest. For Steven, never stopped. And they could always count on Steven to be a rabbit during a PPM run or a pace per mile run. Now, a rabbit's job is to not get caught by the faster runners behind them. And Steven never got caught without a fight. For Steven, never stopped. And because of that, neither did his teammates. They continued to progress throughout the year, always pushing and pushing, faster and faster. Not only during their practices, but also during their race. And you could say, for every minute taken off someone's time, that it was because of Steven.
In between working in the kitchen and getting everything set in its designated place, I got to hang out with some of the seniors that we were helping. I became attached to some of them, including Janice, who could never remember my name, but would always say thank you when giving her an extra spoon or carrying her food tray to the table. There was also Richard and a group of ladies who played a game of pinochle better than I had seen anybody play a game of cards in my life. They also played bingo, and you would not believe how excited these seniors get when they win. They'd yell out bingo and wave around their arms like crazy, which for some of them can be rather dangerous. I learned about some of the experiences that they have had, stories about their lives, their jobs, and their families. I became more than just a volunteer. I became their friend.
Now imagine if we were all rabbits. And I don't mean Roger Rabbit or what's up, Doc. I mean passionate individuals who push us to become better athletes, better teammates, and better people all around. Rabbits like Morgan and Steven. For Morgan could have left me behind, but instead she urged me to go with her. And Steven could have given up on his team, but instead him and his team became faster because of his dedication. Now imagine if we were all rabbits, if we were all like Morgan and Steven. Imagine what kind of an impact, that kind of service, that kind of love would make.
Working at the Senior Center has changed how I view serving others. Instead of just using my time for myself, I go out and help others, whether it's with a job that they need to get done or just being there for them. It is up to us how we treat the opportunities laid before us. We can give everything we have, or we can give nothing to the world that gives us everything. Life is a calling of service to others. As FFA members, we can help countless people. We build up our communities with projects such as Adopt a Family, Adopt a Highway, and food drives. I encourage all of us to give all out. If we can do that, then we can make this world a better place. Our impact will be felt when those around us take our example and start helping those around them.
Now take the time to carry someone else's tray, or give someone a thumbs up, and even share the things that you love.
If you help others to receive happiness, in return, you will receive fulfillment. If we can do that, then we can make this world a better place. Selfless service changes everything.
No matter how fast you run, or how big or small your imagination is, we all have something unique to give.
So Michigan FFA,
How will you give selflessly? It's your life!
important role you play this year is as a fatherly figure. Because let's face it, with all of our ambitious souls, we kind of need someone to keep us in line when we get out of hand, which is a lot. You have extremely high goals set for your future. And recently, you have been that listening ear that is always free of any biased opinion. I am proud to call you my friend. Michigan FFA, our Region 2 State Vice President, Gaige Tucker.
Kim Forbush, you are such an incredible asset to our team. You have the unique ability to make a personal connection with everyone that you meet, whether that's filling the awkward silence or sharing your love of Disney. You've always been able to talk to people, and we all love that ability about you. We cannot thank you enough for your passion for our organization, your service over the years, and your love of our members. Michigan FFA, our state sentinel, Kimberly Forbush.